Hey there, it's Prophet Dwann. Now it's time for our question of the week. Our question of the week. Here's a question that I get a lot or that I have to oversee a lot when prophets come to me. The question, how do I know if I'm really supposed to deliver a word? How do I know if I'm really supposed to deliver a word? Let me tell you this. First and foremost, you have to remember that you are not the prophecy police. That's right. You are not the police or the guard of the prophecy. You are the deliverer of the prophecy. You are the one who God has called to release the prophecy. So you can't have the mindset that it's up to you to determine whether or not it's time to release a prophecy to someone. Now, on two recent occasions with a seasoned prophet and even with one who's not as seasoned in the word, I had to walk them through why it was time for them to release a word that they thought they were maybe going to wait and sit on. The first time, it was because a seasoned prophet thought that someone who she was supposed to deliver it to wasn't quite ready to receive it because of where they were in life on that particular day. However, because I had prior knowledge to a situation, I knew that indeed it was time for her to release the word. And as we talked it through, she understood and got the revelation that, oh, I'm just the mailman. I'm not the guard of the word. And then several weeks later, speaking to a prophet who is clearly a prophet, not yet ordained, and still working on a few things, had the same dilemma. The dilemma was, how do I know if I'm supposed to release this one or not? And then I walked through it with her, and sure enough, she understood that it was time for her to release it. One of her dilemmas was she didn't understand a part of it or didn't understand a word that God had given her for that particular person. And I had to let her know it's not up to you to understand the word because we prophesy in part. So we need to release when we have the unction to release and never ever stop or make the decision not to release based on your flesh or based on a decision that you're making because of yourself or because of what you are seeing or observing. So the number one thing I would have to say on this is get your prophecies judged. Find someone in the prophetic who can listen and receive the prophecy for you and say, yes, it's time to release that. If you are having trouble or questions about whether or not it's time to release it, that's the best thing that can happen. And guess what? That's what a company of prophets is all about. Get someone to judge that for you and never ever think that you are the prophecy police. Again, this is Apostle Dwann from the Global Institute of Church and Marketplace Prophets. You can find us online at prophetdwann.com and globalpropheticinstitute.com, or check me out on Facebook at Prophet Dwann Ministries. God bless.